Let's get your top story, and that's the Manik Saha, who will be taking over as the Chief Minister this morning at 11 a.m. is the swearing-in ceremony, and a lot of people are expected in attendance during that ceremony, which is going to be taking place this morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda, they've all arrived in Tripura to join in the swearing-in ceremony of the BJP-led government. The BJP won 32 seats in 60-member House in recent assembly elections in Tripura, while its ally IPFT managed to secure 1 seat. This is the first time that any anti-left government has retained power in the northeastern state in the past 3 decades. Several other chief ministers are expected to be there as well. So major celebrations are planned as Manik Saha takes over as the Chief Minister of Tripura, and that swearing-in ceremony takes place at 11 a.m. Prime Minister Modi as well as JP Nadda and Amit Shah landed in Tripura on Tuesday. Several other chief ministers and central ministers are expected to be there. However, the opposition, that's the Congress, has decided to boycott. The Congress and the CPM-led left parties have decided to boycott the ceremony. This is the swearing-in ceremony that's taking place for the second BJP government today due to the unprecedented reign of terror unleashed by the BJP supporters and goons, citing post-poll violence, which is why the Congress and the CPM left parties have decided to boycott the swearing-in ceremony of Manik Saha. So, the swearing-in ceremony of Manik Saha, along with him, many other ministers are also expected to be sworn in. We have my colleague Ratnadeep joining us to get us more on this. Ratnadeep, take us through the celebrations planned, the ceremony that's going to start at about 11 o'clock this morning. Along with him, about 6 to 7 other ministers also might be sworn in.
That's what we are hearing from our BJP sources, that the BJP, remember in Tripura it's a 60-member assembly, so the BJP can have, along with the chief minister, only a council of ministers of 12 people, in which what we are picking up from BJP sources, that today in the swearing-in ceremony there would be 3 to 4 cabinet berths berths in the council of ministers which will be left vacant. This perhaps to adjust party MLAs later, and also since there is a fresh channel of communication, fresh talks happening with Tripura Motha party for a possible post-poll alliance. So therefore, the BJP would like to keep at least 2 to 3, cabinet berths for the Tripura Motha party, given the fact that there are now, possibilities. In fact, this afternoon, after the vote taking is over, the Tripura Motha party Supremo Pradyut Manik Saha-led with his all top leaders as well as all the 13 MLAs are expected to meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda. This is on a BJP invitation, although this is what Tripura Motha sources says that this is going to be a courtesy meeting, but it seems that the ball will start rolling for a post-poll alliance, which will be very interesting because Tripura Motha party is the second largest party. And the party maintains that support to the government can also take place if there are talks on its core demands. So for constitutional solution of the issues of the tribals that it has raised in its campaign. So one has to wait and watch if Amit Shah actually after the meeting takes it forward into a official dialogue with the Ministry of Home Affairs. But cutting back to the oath taking ceremony that is going to take place in Agartala today, it is going to be a massive show of strength of the BJP. That's what BJP top leaders are telling us. In fact, it is going to be a public event at the Vivekananda Maidan in the heart of Tripura's capital Agartala. So this is going to be a public event. Remember, today you have Holi in Eastern India. Holi is observed today, and therefore, despite Holi, BJP says that most thousands of its workers, its supporters and karyakartas will be there in the public event which is going to take place. Dr. Manik Saha would be sworn in as the Chief Minister for the second time, but this is going to be his first full term as a Chief Minister, and in fact what we are picking up is that yesterday when BJP's National President JP Nadda and Union Home Minister Amit Shah reached Agartala yesterday evening after the oath taking ceremony in Meghalaya and Nagaland, they had rounds of meeting with the state leadership of the BJP, particularly in terms of looking at the final formation of the Council of Ministers, as well as to decide the fate of Union Minister of State for Social Justice, Pratima Bhaumik. Remember, Pratima Bhaumik fought the Tripura elections and she won from the prestigious Dhanpur constituency, which had been with the left since the 70s. In fact, Manik Sarkar, the former four-time chief minister of Tripura, one of the top left leaders, had represented that constituency for 4 consecutive terms. This time, Manik Sarkar did not contest, and there was a different candidate from the left whom Pratima Bhaumik defeated. So there were actually demands within part of within a section of BJP MLAs for making Pratima Bhaumik the chief minister. So one has to wait and watch in terms of to see what is the final call on her, whether she is inducted in the State Council of Ministers, whether she's actually made deputy chief minister, because that's one proposal which has been going around, or whether she goes back to the central ministry. So that's one area. However, what BJP sources are telling us, there would be several new faces in the Council of Ministers.